All right, today we're not talking saxophones, we're talking mouthpieces, which is just crazy, crazy subject because there's just a bazillion of them out there. I've been using the same one for maybe 20, 25 years, and I've never really got into the altissimo stuff. I just, I've tried it and tried it, and it just never seems to be good for me. Easier on alto than it is on tenor. So this is my standard setup, which is a ARB, which is basically a Brill Hart number 5. And I can get a couple of the harmonics. This is holding a low B flat. And that's it. And there's a harmonic right here. That's just, I can't get it. And the rest of it's just squeaking and squawking. And I've got these high school kids, they're going playing bugle calls up and down off that low B flat, and it just astounds me that they have that kind of technique. And I've never really worked at it that much. But again, no matter how I squeeze or blow or pinch or anything, can't get anything above that. So the whole reason for this is just crazy. This is the Rovner Deep V. Look at the size of the window. It's just absolutely huge. And I've never been able to get altissimo like I can on this mouthpiece. If I was ever going to the dark side and playing rock and roll and trying to be Lenny Pickett, probably this is what I would probably use. I'll just cover up that lamp or something. And let's get the glare out of there. Anyhow, so again, just a huge window. This is a Rovner Deep V. They don't make it anymore. It weighs a ton. It's just a beast. And you can see the rails are in really nice shape, tips in really good shape, bite plates in good shape. Somebody had one of those mouthpiece patches on there with a little glue left over. But number 9, Rovner Deep V. And I've actually got the hard rubber version for the alto. And I've had a couple of these, and I've made the mistake of loaning them to friends. They say, hey, you got to try this out. And then it never comes back. They just got to keep it. So, of course, we're using a Rovner ligature. And we'll take the same reed. Throw it on here. Slam it down. Get it on the neck. Oh, you see I'm holding it right behind the corks so I don't bend my neck like people seem to do. And it's a nice tight fit. And then we get the reed nice and back where it's supposed to be. So now, holding the low B flat, it has a big sound. That one's still tough, but you can just go up there. Once you get up there, it just wants to keep going. If I play a high D. The altissimo just pops out. Then you go to the E flat. So it just wants to jump up there. It's almost effortless to play it up there. And for a 9, it plays as easy as my 5. It's really remarkable. I can still subtone down to the low B flat, even with a 9 opening. And usually, when you get this wide, crazy opening, you really sacrifice on the low notes. But So anyhow, it's not my favorite thing to do. I'd rather just be Mr. Mellow Yellow, but if you want to get crazy, this is the thing. I'll do a front F. So, kind of screaming up there. And again, the rock and roll guys just love that. You end a song on a big, crazy high note, and just keep on going up and up and up until people scream. So this is the screamer mouthpiece. And again, I'm amazed. I mean, I got these guys playing on 11, 13 number mouthpieces with a 3.5 reed, and I can't even get a note out of it. And they're just blowing the doors down. I can't even be in the same room with them. With this, you can actually get it at a pretty subtle volume. And I've even got the Steve Goodson saxophone with the alto assist key, and that actually kind of works, except you have 2 octave keys to have to worry about. It gives you one for the high F sharp and above, which is kind of cool. It actually seems to work. So anyhow, I mean, there's like 12 different fingerings for all those notes. But again, that's just going straight off the harmonics. I can almost get that one. And there's just some harmonics that are just what I call them unfriendly notes. There's probably a better way to finger it. And from like a low C. So anyhow, instead of, I know this one guy where he just bites the reed, and he just keeps on biting until it comes up to a good note, and then he hangs on that. Where this, you can get a little more accurate with the fingerings. So again, that's just off a low C harmonic. So if you're into kind of stuff, this is the mouthpiece. And I'm seeing them. I just looked them up, and there was one on there for $850. And mainly because you just can't buy them anymore. It was kind of a limited thing from Rovner. And it's going to be started at half of that. So it's going on the old eBay, so I can get I don't know anybody local here that's into this crazy stuff. So we'll see what happens. Probably put it up tonight and see what flies. Again, if somebody had really control up there and knew what they were doing, they could probably just make the same scream. But it just seems to get that altissimo just fairly effortlessly. And again, I'm not going to live long enough to perfect all that stuff. But it's kind of a cool mouthpiece, very well made. I mean, it's a really sturdy piece, and just the machining and everything on it, and the finish work is just beautiful on it. So again, a Rovner Deep V number 9. That's like mouthpiece number 9, not the love potion, but. Off to the stratosphere. I mean, the birds are probably running. Anyhow, that's it. See the rest of my stuff, www.stevegray Saxes, that's STVEGRAY, Saxes.com, for all kinds of cool horns. Anyhow, I just got in a King Super 20 Silver Sonic in virtually brand new condition. This thing would be, you know, you'd be King Curtis again. So, all kinds of other great stuff. So that's it. Again, trying to keep it short, but it's too much fun. All right. Aloha.